Hi guys, this is just a quick note from me butting in before you get into the video itself. Today Rockstar pushed out a mini update and now payphone missions are paying out double money. This is from today, Thursday the 14th of July, up until the 26th of July when we're expecting the new DLC to drop. So you will be getting considerably more money than the totals I've already worked out in the video. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So with the new DLC reportedly around 7 days away at this point, I thought it'd be a good idea to probably share a money making method with you that I've been using for the last couple of years or so. I'm not really sure where this method came from originally, but over the last few years with the DLCs coming out I have adapted it to suit my needs a little bit better. As each DLC comes along the money making gets easier and the method becomes that little more efficient. So as we all know, Cayo Perico is the king of the money making. But it does get a bit old when you've done it 20 or 30 times in the last week. So you can look at this method as a bit of a break and a way to keep things fresh. Now let's put this method into some sort of perspective for you. If you're a player that makes use of your bunker, you're probably used to spending 2 hours 20 minutes waiting for them as weapons to produce before you can start a sell mission. And of course that mission on long distance will get you $210,000. Now with this method we're actually looking at making that $210,000 in around 25 minutes or less. Now to do this exactly as I'm doing it, there are a few requirements that you'll need. You'll need the ability to register as a VIP, which of course you need $50,000 to do that, or a CEO if you own an office. The big one is obviously going to be a nightclub, a Terabyte and an Oppressor Mark II with homing missiles. We are actually going to be using elements from a couple of other businesses as well. And I've included these because they've been heavily discounted over the last few weeks and I'm thinking a lot of you already have them. And that's going to be the auto shop for customer car deliveries and our agency building with the payphone hits unlocked. Now there are a couple of things I'm going to do before I get started. The first one being go to my bunker and buy resupplies if needed. We are going to be playing in free mode for quite a while and we might as well have our bunker producing while we're doing other things. Now the second thing we want to do is actually go to our nightclub and empty our safe in the office. And once we've done that we're going to turn around and we're going to use the elevator behind us and go down to the basement level. And once we're there we're going to use the computer and swap between the resident DJs. Each time we swap we should get an extra 10% on our popularity and this will cost us $10,000 each time. As you can see I need to do this about 3 times to get the popularity up to 100%. The reason for coming down to the basement to do this is that normally if you do this in the office, when you swap the DJ you do get to sit through the animation of the DJs changing places. Okay, with those couple of things done and out of the way we're going to make our way to an invite only session. The easiest way to do that is drop into creator and then as soon as we load into that hit the pause menu and go to online and invite only. Okay guys, so once we spawn in we can get started with this properly, and the first thing we're going to do is grab our Oppressor Mark II, and as soon as we've got that we're going to open up our phone, give Franklin a call and request a payphone hit.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, look, so the internet is a huge and terrible place that I still don't understand.
So for this one we have 4 targets, and this time I had to run them over with the vehicle. You can do these in any order, and when you get to the last one you will be told to leave the area. As soon as you've done that the mission will be complete and you'll get the confirmation of the money you've received for the job. Now as soon as we get that mission confirmation come up we need to either make a note of the time or set a timer for around 20 minutes, as the payphone hits have a 20-minute cooldown and we want to get back on that as soon as possible. Now our next job is Sightseer, and to launch this we go to our interactions menu under Secure Serve CEO and VIP work. Once that's started, we open up our phones and we go to the bottom right corner app, where we'll find a simple puzzle game, and solving that will reveal the location of the package we need to collect. Once we have collected that package, we open up the phone as before and we'll find a different puzzle game. Once again, completing the puzzle will reveal an icon on our mini-map for the location of the package. And the same again, once we've collected the second package, we'll find a third puzzle game for the final location. Now as we collect the third package, we'll actually get the winner notification come up, and we will receive $21,500 for around 3 or 4 minutes work. Next I'm going to be doing a client job, and for this I'm going to head off into the middle of the city. The location I prefer for this is actually at the smaller of the two construction sites. So as you approach, if you fly over the construction site itself and land on the roof of the building opposite, you can call in the Terabyte from there and it will spawn behind you in the grounds of the construction site itself. Once we spawn inside our Terabyte, we're actually going to go over to the touch screen and we're going to open that up and select client job. Now as you can see from the list, there are 6 jobs on there. Only 4 of them are available to us, but there's only actually 3 that we're interested in doing. So we've got a choice of robbery of progress, targeted data, or diamond shopping. At this point I'm going to choose targeted data because this just fits quite nicely into the timescale that we have. Now as you can see, as soon as we start this, the game prompts us to get into the driver's seat of the Terabyte and make our way to the Life Invader offices. As you can see, I'm definitely not doing that because it takes way too long, so I'm just going to go to the Life Invader offices myself and hack the laptops manually. Once we arrive at the Life Invader building, we're actually going to go in through the rear entrance and we're going to head in there with something like an assault shotgun at the ready. And as we approach the door, the first security guard out of the 5 that are in there will come and meet us. Take him out quickly and move forward. The next 2 guards will either be at the bottom of the stairs or over at the security desk. Again, take them out and quickly head up the stairs to the first floor. There should be another security guard somewhere at the top of the stairs in that area, and once you've got past him there will be another one over at the far end of the... As soon as you've took out the 5th guard, we're going to open up our phone and we're going to call Lester because we're going to get the cops off us, and that means we can take our time to hack the computers.
How can I help? Can't handle the heat, my friend? Okay, leave it with creepy Uncle Lester.
One laptop down, 1 to go. We should have access to all that personal data as soon as it's done.
Once you've completed the first puzzle hack, move over to the next computer and repeat the process. Once we've completed the second hack, the target will become available on our map and we simply head over there on our Oppressor Mark II and take the target out. That will complete the mission and it will give us $31,000. Now once our mission pass notification disappears off screen, we can actually start up our next job. It's going to be Headhunter. That can be found on the VIP work menu, the same place as we started Sightseer from. If you've never done this before, we're actually going after 4 targets. Each of the targets has 3 bodyguards. The shooting accuracy is absolutely insane, and these guys will shoot you out of any vehicle if you get too close. So this is where the Oppressor Mark II is going to become really useful. Now as we start to close in on our 4 targets, we'll notice that 2 of them are stationary and 2 of them will be moving around the map in vehicles. So I'm going to start with one of the stationary locations, and that'll be the large hotel in the Vinewood area. Now if we just go running straight in there, these guys will kill us within seconds. But with the long lock-on distance of the Oppressor Mark II missiles, we can actually stay quite a good distance back and still get the target locks. Now I know from experience that the guy we're looking for on this particular location is hiding behind the tree. Although we can't see him, we will be able to get a lock if we just move our oppressor around slightly. And as soon as we get it, we fire and we take that target out. So the next target I came to was actually one of the guys in the vehicles. It's always better to approach these from behind. It does make life go a lot easier. So as soon as you get that missile locked, fire off 2 missiles straight away. That'll stop the guys in the car from shooting at you, and they'll concentrate more on getting out of the car before it blows up. And as soon as the doors open, you want to fire off the 3rd missile, and that should kill the target. So my 3rd target was over at the boatyard, and the easiest way to do this is just fly over the top out to sea and use the extended missile range on the Oppressor Mark II to get the lock on. As you can see, I had to angle the oppressor slightly to get the exact target I wanted, but once you get that lock, you fire your missile and it's job done. And that's without even getting in range for them to shoot back at you. Okay, so now we come to our 4th target, and once again this one's in a vehicle. As you can tell, we can get the lock-up range from a good distance away, but we actually want to be behind this thing at the moment. And fire off 2. Wait for it to stop and then bail out. And fire again. And there we go. Job done. $20,500. Okay guys, so while we're on a few minutes of travel time, I'm just going to explain what we've been doing so far. As you can see on your screen, there are 6 jobs. When we complete job number 6, we actually go straight back to the top, starting with payphone hit again, and we'll work our way through. The time between finishing the payphone hit and starting the next one is 20 minutes, and the 5 jobs and activities in between times should take about 4 minutes each one. Now, as you know, we've just done Headhunter, so that's number 4, so we're just starting number 5. This time it's actually sell a car. Now this can be a car you've spawned in, like the Sand King XL, the Blue Dominator, the Blue or Yellow Sentinel XS, or the Chrome or Gold Dubster 2. Or it could just be a normal car off the street. Now on our second playthrough of the list, we're actually going to go to our auto shop and we're going to deliver a customer car. And on the 3rd playthrough of the list, we're actually going to go to the nightclub and empty the safe again. Okay guys, so for mission number 6, we're actually going to jump back on our Mark II and head back to our Terabyte, and we're going to start up a client job. This time around we'll be doing a bit of diamond shopping. Now once we start the diamond shopping mission, the game will actually prompt us to get into the driver's seat of the Terabyte and take the vehicle to the location. But we're not going to do that, we're going to jump on our Mark II and we're going to do it the quick and easy way.
I think we can help. Get over there and put some of our technology to use. I'll talk you through it.
Okay guys, so when we get there we're going to drop down to the ground level and we'll almost instantly get a weapons lock on one of the security guards standing next to the van. If we take one shot, that'll take both of them out in one go. And if we watch our mini-map, we'll notice that the guards inside the jewellery store are going to start coming out. So as they turn up, fire off a rocket at a time and take them out as well. And if we get really lucky, the guy holding the diamonds is going to walk out the store as well. As you can see, it didn't really go to plan on this point, but I did manage to run him over and set him on fire. That bit was more luck than anything else, and normally the explosions would take the guy out if he walks out the door. As soon as you get the diamond, obviously get some height, stay away from the cops. And if you fly with the north marker in the top right corner of your mini-map, that will send you roughly the right direction to get to the vineyard to drop this off. Now by the time we get near to the vineyard we should have lost the cops, and as soon as that happens it will reveal the delivery location. Now this mission will normally take around 2 minutes to complete, and as we get to the parking lot we just fly into the marker. And that is mission complete and $30,500. Now at this point I'll jump back to the top of my mission list and play through it again, and after this notification disappears off screen you've normally got about 4 or 5 seconds before you can give Franklin another call and request your payphone hit. So rather than do that, I'm actually going to go through some figures with you, and you can decide if this method is going to work for you and something you'd rather do in game than sit there doing Cayo Perico for the millionth time. Now, as you can see from the list, we started this off with a payphone hit, and we got $85,000 for that when we completed it with the bonus. Next up was a sightseer, that gave us $21,500. That was roughly 4 minutes of time. Number 3 was the client job, again, something very quick and easy, $31,000. Job number 4 was the headhunter, again roughly another 4-minute job for $20,500. Job number 5 was sell the car for $23,000. And job number 6, the one we've just done, that gets us $30,500. So for our first run through, which took us between 25 and 30 minutes, that was actually $211,750. Now I did actually play through the list 3 times, like I've told you. On the third run through, I did actually go to the nightclub, and that got me $100,000 from the safe. And as the timing was right and it was unlocked, I did a 4th payphone hit, getting me another $85,000. And that made the grand total $802,750. So that was about 90 minutes of gameplay, and that makes this just about the best solo money making opportunity you can get, with the exception of Cayo Perico of course. And the beauty is you can do this anytime you want. All we need to do is drop into that invite only session and we're not going to get any problems from anybody, and we're going to be left to do these short, fast jobs that are a little bit different from the usual grind. Okay guys, if this was any help to you, please leave a like. If you're feeling really generous, subscribe, and I'll try and give you more stuff like this soon. But that's it for now from me, so stay safe, have fun, and I hope to see you again soon.